and has even written a track for aforementioned Tina Carroll. Did I tell you I loved her? This is Eurovision 365. I am Podrick, and you are very welcome wherever you're watching this from. And regardless of whether you are a new or returning viewer, thanks so much for stopping by. Now we know all the 37 songs that will be performed in Malmo in May. It's now tradition for the channel to focus on the top 10 or so in the betting odds at least and answer the question, can they win? This is the second last episode in this Can They Win series. Before I go on any further, to clarify, the top 10 odds I'm basing this on is the one that EurovisionWorld.com has combined and compiled for us all. And word of caution, as always, as you're used to now, as with any betting odds, they do fluctuate, but at the time of recording, this nation and song is among the top 10 favourites to win. I've already covered Sweden, Switzerland, the Netherlands, Belgium, Greece, Ireland, Italy, and France. Make sure to check those out as well, but not before the next country under the spotlight, and that country is Ukraine. Ukraine only began their Eurovision journey in 2003, just 21 years ago, yet the nation has established itself as a high achiever at the contest. Indeed, it didn't waste any time winning. On only their second outing in 2004, they did. Ukraine have a 100% record of qualifying for the grand final. No other nation can boast such an achievement, so it's a given that this year's entry will be qualifying for the final. The only question is, can they win? Well, that's what this video is all about, isn't it? Anyway, before that, Ukraine has been a nation that have delivered memorable performances that have blended traditional yet modern sounds that are pleasing to my ears. Mostly. Of course, Ferka Serduchka and the Mum have become iconic since the former placed second at Eurovision 2007. My all-time personal favourite, though, is Tina Carroll from 2006, who belted out, "Show me your love, I need you more than her," a bit like Muriel Day in my Can Ireland Win video, check it out. Tina strolled onto the stage in Athens and just about got to her microphone in time for the first note to deliver a highly energetic and fun performance. Most of their songs have been inside the top 10, but even the ones that haven't, such as Time in 2017, which was a home entry that year, or Be My Guest in 2012, are cracking little songs and should have done better. As I say, Ukraine has a distinguished record, having won 3 times, placing second twice, and picking up the bronze on 1 occasion. They are indeed a force to be reckoned with at the Eurovision. Last year, Televoters were selected to represent the reigning champions in Liverpool, and I have to say, Heart of Steel had a great sound to it, and the bass was pretty awesome. It was great to chat to the lads last year, and one could sense it was a great honour for them to represent Ukraine at Eurovision 2023. In the end, Televoters might not have won 2 years in a row for Ukraine, but came a hugely respectable 6th place at the end of the voting and can be rightly proud of themselves. This time around, after an odd national final, it has to be said, where we spent hours waiting on a result, which didn't happen until a newly scheduled results show the following day, 32-year-old Alyona and 20-year-old Jerry Heil were selected. Jerry is no stranger to Vidbeer, having performed before a couple of times and then placing third in 2023 with When God Shut the Door, I Lay on the Floor. I'm in a singing mode today. Anyway, Alyona is a well-known rap artist in her country and has even written a track for aforementioned Tina Carroll. Did I tell you I loved her? Teresa and Maria is the song title for Ukraine this year, which are names closely associated with Roman Catholicism, Mother Teresa and the Virgin Mary. The song starts off quietly but gets moving along quickly enough and is a mix of melancholy and rap with an uplifting and rousing chorus and ends as it starts with some oohs and ahs. Is it original? Well, not overly. No, I don't think so. It wouldn't be the first time a song has referenced historic figures at Eurovision, but I guess what sets it apart is the mixing of Alyona and Jerry Heil's vocal styles and mixing of musical styles. But again, that's been done before too. What's going for it then? Well, it's Ukraine. They have yet to not qualify for the final, and as I've already said, I can't see 2024 being the year where that will change. The two performers contrast each other's vocal styles splendidly and appear to be having fun on stage, even if the message, which is about empowerment, might be a little lost to those who aren't Ukrainian speakers. It is a contrasting melody to some of the more outlandish entries this year, so it might stand out for that reason. What's going against it then? Well, as I said, for me, it's more on the melancholy side, and whilst there is always a place for that style of song at Eurovision, I'm not sure I want to be feeling that inside the Malmo Arena. Some viewers may remember that unfortunately Ukraine weren't able to host 2023, so perhaps that could go against Ukraine this time, rightly or wrongly. I imagine this song will do very well with the jury, as it will appeal based on the musicality of the performers and the mixing of musical styles. It is a controlled performance and one can't take away from the quality of the pairing. Is it likely to do well with the Televoters? I can't see Ukraine's qualification record ending in 2024, and Teresa and Maria is likely to appeal to viewers who might appreciate the more gentler approach to the songs that lift to a rousing chorus with a bit of rap thrown in for good measure. So with all that said and done, it's now time for my verdict. Do I think Ukraine can win? Going to have to say yes. I say yes because you can never, ever, ever discount Ukraine at the Eurovision. With such a great record and quiet confidence amongst the two performers, depending on their running order, Maria and Teresa could cut through the other big hitters where the vote might be split and bring Ukraine its fourth win and second in 2 years. But we haven't very long to wait until we know the results. That's what I think, but it's over to you now. Thanks for sending in your thoughts, such as Anne McGee, who says, yes, Patrick, they certainly can win. Ukraine have a song that is a child of Stefania and 1944. Never thought of that. Personally, I love it. Mihai says Ukraine can win because their song is better than Stefania. Interesting. Like Kara says, Ukraine has started to fade. Every year the same style like Italy. Every year the same, apart from this year. So I don't think they can win. Probable top 10 though. That's 3 viewpoints, so make sure to drop your own thoughts below, and also make sure to stop by next time when I finish this journey around the top 10 favourites to win Eurovision 2024 and answer the question, can they? Just Croatia left, so make sure to stop by then. But thanks for watching this time, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.